That was a really weird face to start off on. Alright, look, second video. I'm incredibly uncomfortable, but we'll get over it, alright? This is a growing process, a learning process. This run will be about fulfilling your vows to God because if you don't, He will hunt you down and there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, first of all, I'm just going to start off with some biblical story concerning everybody's favorite prophet, Jonah. Jonah, I love Jonah because he was one of the prophets that was literally like, God, I don't want to do that. That sounds annoying and dumb, and I don't want to. He's like, go and preach to the people of Nineveh, and he was like, about that, no. And he ran in the other direction, the exact opposite direction. He took a boat and he was like, I am going for it. And God was like, that's adorable. And chased him down with a storm, and he's in the boat, he's asleep. Which, once again, I love Jonah because this man enjoys the concept of a good nap. There's nothing quite like a good nap in the midst of a storm or trial. You're like, oh my gosh, this is annoying. Better take a nap. She's yelling at me about something. I better take a nap. My boss seems so angry. I think I'm gonna need a nap right now. Just a little something. Like, I don't know, there's something about a nap. And Jonah's taking his nap, and the guys, the sailors are like, Jonah, wake up, call on your God. We got trouble, man. They cast him off trying to figure out who's causing the trouble. They realize it's Jonah, and Jonah's like, oh crap, it's me. Alright, guys, look, I've been running from God. He's evidently a little ticked, so you're gonna have to throw me into the ocean. He'll deal with me from there. And, like, first of all, Jonah's willing to sacrifice himself for the group, for the good of the team, which that's a team player right there. He's willing to sacrifice his own well-being for the sake of his fellow sailors. And they're like, no, dude, we ain't doing. And eventually they realize, look, we ain't got no choice. So they throw him over. Jonah ends up in the whale, let's say fish whale, whatever. He's there 3 days. He goes into a beautiful poetry about just what it feels like when you disobey God and you're just lost. You got seaweed wrapped around your head. You're covered in deep darkness. You're dragged away from like the light of the earth. You're just like, you're gone. And eventually Jonah ends up on shore, and he's got to preach against the people of Nineveh. And that's kind of how I feel like for these past few months. I've just been running from God, and it's pretty much about this whole webcast thing because I'm just like, I don't want to, but God's like, you're going to. And he even gave me some computer issues and all these other social and emotional issues that was just beautiful. And one particular story that just, I'm like, God literally is just gonna have his way on everything, and if you go against him, he will kick your butt. Particular story I'm going to tell, like, this is a long, depressing tale of just ew and ugh. Alright, so a friend of mine was birthdaying, and I was like, I kind of want to attend, but kind of don't. And for personal financial reasons, I was like, I don't know if I should attend. And I prayed to God, like, should I attend this particular party excursion? And like, I didn't really have anything in terms of lock casting, so I just looked at corner like, God, if I should go, hesitate. And he was like, no, you should stay home and you should take a nap and do some stuff. And I was like, okay. But the partying in me was like, I want to go and cheer for her and be all joyous and personable. And prior to that, I had feigned illness because I was like, I don't think I'll be going to this because, once again, my wallet was feeling not too well. However, I just stomached up and said I'll go anyways, and it doesn't mean anything, which eventually turned into me eating something. And then while at said party, I felt a horrible pain in the stomach. And not only that, but getting to said party, I had horrible issues with my debit card and with my Metro Pass. Both signs of God going, you're really gonna go against me on this. Get the storm, get the whale, we're going after this guy. And seriously, just everything that happened afterwards, like, I'm talking diarrhea, nasty nonsense, malfeasance, oh my gosh, it was some sickness, man. It was not pretty. So eventually, this is the interesting part. At the end of the party, I had left early because I was like literally about to throw up on myself because I had an emotional, I was a mess. And my friend's like, okay, now everybody needs help front and pay the bill, and it was like $60 a head, and I had left because I was one head less because I was not doing well, and I jumped out of the bill, but eventually still ended up having to pay her. And guys are staring at me like, dude, what? Like, if you didn't go, so many things could have been avoided. Your Metro card and your debit, all this stuff, like, you could have avoided so much nonsense. And you just had to go against me. And if anything, this is the lesson from this. Ephesians 5. Like, seriously, fear God, and if you make vows in, like, don't go to a party, don't do this, don't do that, or make a web series, just do it. Like, seriously, if your boss is like, I want this by 3, and you get it to him by 3, you do that. Like, God is bigger than your boss. God's bigger than your mom, your dad, and anything else in your business. He's high above, he's in charge. If he wants me to make a fool of myself on the interwebs, then I'll do it. And my friends notice, then it's like, you knew I was strange, but now I'm even stranger, so I've evolved. My strangeness has evolved, you should be proud of me. But yeah, that's pretty much my rant on it. But seriously, fear God, fulfill your vows to him. If anything, Ephesians 5. Try not to make too many vows. Don't even make vows if you can. Just like, Lord, let your will be done. I'm just gonna hang back and let you do your thing. But if he wants you to preach, then chances are you will end up preaching. And it will be nasty. That's this video. You can like, you can comment, you can share. If you want, if you make a comment of like you want me to go into particular detail about the disturbance of said party and other stuff, like I can do that. Shoot, totally can. But for now, I'm just gonna go. Bye, Candia. Some Black Guy out.